You know, I was just about to say, and now we finally find out Loki's glorious purpose. And then you opened up the episode and it's titled Glorious Purpose. It's like, oh my God.
Yes, indeedy. What's going on, everybody? I am Jabby Kawai, joined by Chara Kirk.
What's up?
We are finishing off Season 2 of Loki. We are on the season finale for Season 2. Very excited to jump into this with you guys. If you are watching with us on YouTube, you are seeing a cut-down version of our reaction because we can only show a limited amount of picture-in-picture, but if you'd like to watch the whole thing with us without any cuts or interruptions, head over to our Patreon page or become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction. You'll just need your own Disney Plus subscription, and we give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown sync, and it's like you're watching it with two of your favorite buddies from the internet. If you're watching on Patreon or memberships already, thanks so much for supporting us here. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, please, bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Here we go.
You found out you're a variant, and you haven't even looked, have you?
You want to be king?
I don't want to be. I was born to be.
He's so different now, isn't he?
He has evolved.
Yes.
He has had an arc.
We're playing God.
What's the plan?
Load the multiplier, launch it, and get back.
Time to be brave.
I will be spaghetti.
Oh.
Wow. This feels epic.
This was unexpected.
Yeah. That's a cool song. Oh my God, I'm so much more excited. This is like, is this different, you know?
Maybe he's about to stop Kang from going through.
Oh, Victor Timely.
Victor Timely, that's what I meant.
Time to be brave.
Okay.
Stop him!
How does it... Oh! This is the first time he's actually time slipped into his body in the... like, without having two of him.
That was quick.
That has... What?
Come on, let's go, let's go.
Come on, let's move.
It's playing out the same.
Right, but he's different this time. Maybe he can help somehow, or maybe this is... okay. Never mind.
Obi, what could we have done differently?
Good question.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, how many times? Okay, go back further.
It's the dance version of the song.
Faster.
Okay, no time to argue. Come on, follow me. Listen, get in, get suited up.
When those doors open, get down the gangway as fast as you can. Load the multiplier, hit the green button.
I was like Groundhog's Day.
Yeah, which I've still never seen. No.
Let's go a little faster this time.
No, but...
Again. No faster.
No.
There is no faster.
There,
That's already
yeah,
out
exactly.
there.
You got to go back sooner.
I know right now you're hurt and you're angry, but we need your help in finishing the throughput multiplier fast.
Oh my God, it's torture.
This is like playing a video game with a bad save spot.
Yeah.
This is Victor Timely. Victor Timely, this is Ouroboros. Guess what? The TVA handbook, you both wrote it.
He's just jumping forward on all the, joy.
When those doors open, get down the gangway as fast as you can. It's gonna take some doing. It's not gonna be easy.
The multiplier isn't ready yet.
It is.
Wizard?
This, a prototype, which will widen the temporal input and invert the temporal decay.
Oh, goodness.
This device, plus the throughput multiplier, will...
How does he have a positive attitude right now? He's gone through this 100 times, presumably.
Because he has hope.
Obi, how long will it take me to know everything that you know about mechanics, physics, and engineering? How long would it take?
Like 10 years.
Centuries.
Yeah,
I've got time.
I would transport to a sensory deprivation chamber. Just chill out for a second.
Centuries later. Oh my God. He's like a physics genius now. Quantum mechanics. Let's go.
Look.
Access denied.
Return. I'll take those. Thank you. When you're ready. And go.
This is so strange to them. Sophie's like, what the hell?
Whatever you do, do not set the multiplier down or it will roll off the gangway. Okay?
Like they've been so close so many times. Oh my god.
What about the iron decoupler?
Iron decoupler's fine. We're going to route it directly with the primary compartment.
Won't it overheat?
No, it's not going to overheat. Because we're going to allow it to interface directly with Timely's adaptive exponential computing system.
How many times does he had to spit these lines?
Casey, don't forget to latch his helmet. That's latch his helmet.
Thank you.
Okay, get out of there, Casey.
Mr. Timely's ready.
I know.
He knows all the key inputs
Yeah.
now.
Come on! Okay, this is great. Good job. Let's keep moving.
Okay, so him not latching the helmet is what did him in?
Yeah, last time and the tape.
Be brave. You're being so brave.
It's like a tape,
Yeah.
like a positive reinforcement tape.
Come on, man. Your suit will struggle. You gotta just keep moving one step.
Well, there he is. He made it.
Come on.
Made it.
Don't drop it.
Not yet.
Yeah. We gotta put it on, turn it around.
That's right. Well done. Now load it into the launcher.
This whole thing is peeling off.
This is anxiety inducing. You've got this.
A little higher. A little
Yeah,
higher. There we go.
There we go. Turn it around. Turn it around.
Come on.
Come on. Come on. Oh, goodness. Press the green button. Where is it? Come on, it's right there.
Come on,
It's
dude.
right there.
Carefully. Hit the green button.
Green. I hope you're not colorblind. Okay. Yes. Oh no, does it not work? Oh my goodness.
Hit the button. It can be a little sticky.
Oh my god.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yay, okay. Please work. Run back. Do you run back?
Now come back.
Run. Run.
Come back. It's working. It's working. It's
Come
gonna work
back.
this time.
Quickly, quickly. Oh no, is he gonna spaghettify?
I don't know how he doesn't.
Come on, buddy. Let's go, let's go.
Maybe he's gotten this far before
Shut the doors!
and had to restart because he died.
Yeah, maybe. Why don't the doors shut any faster than that? It feels like a successful space mission. Congrats, everyone. Oh my god, I'm scared.
We're gonna make it.
I'm gonna go check the systems.
Finally.
Now what? After
Yeah.
centuries of that.
It worked. You did it.
Wait,
Oh shit. What does that mean?
the loom is overloading again.
Oh,
How can the loom be overloading?
Too many timelines? It's not big enough?
It did increase the throughput, but there are just too many branches.
Oh shit.
My loom will never be able to accommodate for an infinitely growing multiverse. You can't scale for it.
Infinity.
The loom will always fail.
That's depressing.
As soon as the timeline started branching, this was doomed to happen.
That's why they prune them. Maybe.
You gotta go back further. You gotta not kill he who remains, right?
Like, that's the whole reason why the TVA was doing what it was doing, and while it seemed cruel, it was necessary.
Go further back.
Do you think Sylvie's feeling like she made a mistake?
Right there, baby. Stop her!
Stop.
Yeah.
I've been where you are. I've felt what you feel.
Oh.
You cannot kill him. You must not follow through. I've seen it. I know it.
If you want me to stop,
You gotta kill me.
you'll have to kill me.
Back to that guy.
Yeah, he's fun.
Oh, you gotta go through this now?
Yeah.
Sylvie, stop!
If you want to stop me, you'll have to kill me.
It's like,
Why doesn't he come back and put her in a sleeper lock? Like, go to sleep. Shh. Don't resist. Don't resist.
Don't tell me I'm a disappointment.
Oh.
Hear me out.
It's not working. I don't know what you can say to her to make it work, Loki.
If you want to stop me, you'll have to kill me.
Maybe that's what he has to do. He doesn't want to, though.
See you soon.
If you want to stop me, you'll have to kill me.
Yeah. Or knock her out.
Why do you never try to stop her? Fight back. Do something.
Oh.
Oh, is he going to have a chat with him? He's like, what? You could have done this the whole time?
What did you do?
Oh, come on. You're not telling me you haven't learned how to pause time. This isn't the first time we've had this conversation, is it?
It is.
I was just gonna sit back and let her kill me? Nada? R.I.P. HWR? No, I told you.
HWR. You were
We die with the dying. We're born with the dead.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got confused too.
Seems you figured it all out. Tell me, how is Victor timely? The temporal loom is a failsafe. When the loom is overloaded with branches, it deletes the ones that aren't supposed to be there. And the TVA, well, that's just collateral damage. No biggie.
Wow.
But the outcome to this equation remains the same.
I know.
So he's gone through this part of the conversation already, you think?
I'm not sure.
It's impossible to know.
I'll change the equation. I'll break your loom.
But the loom prevents a brutal war where nothing survives, Loki. Not even the sacred timeline. Make the hard choice. Break the loom and you cause a war that kills us all. Game over. Or kill her and we protect what we can.
Yeah, it's like how many times until she listens? She won't.
Finish what I started.
Which is?
Claim my throne.
You want to be king.
I don't want to be. I was born to be.
No, but king of what exactly?
The TVA.
Mobius, I need your help.
I'm listening.
How do you choose who lives and who dies?
And we don't choose the timekeepers.
The timekeepers,
They're the ones
yes,
that have that
dictate the proper
responsibility.
flow of time. Yeah, I know the dogma, but really, you're the one doing it.
Because it was the proper flow of time. You want to hear a good story? Listen to this one. A couple of hunters went out on a mission somewhere near the Black Sea to find a variant who's going to be responsible for 5,000 deaths. They get there, and there's a little hiccup. The variant is an 8-year-old boy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And one of the hunters, who had never had trouble pruning before, he had never hesitated, but that day, he did.
Was it him?
His partner had to step in and prune the kid. But by then, cat was out of the bag. A couple hunters died. All because that one hunter, he lost sight of the big picture.
Wow.
And trust me, you never want to be the guy who avoids it because you can't live with the burden.
So he's got to kill Sylvie?
Partner.
She actually became a judge. You know, she's the reason
Renslayer?
you're here. She knew the hard thing to do was the thing that had to be done. And by hard, I mean impossible. There's no comfort. You just choose your burden.
Wow. Wow.
Like he knew that Mobius would be able to offer him some advice. Oh, wow. Oh.
Can you imagine having to keep losing your friends again
Yeah.
and again and again?
I'm out of options, Sylvie. I've tried everything. The only way that anything
As if I
survives.
never kill he who remains in the first place.
Is he asking her permission to kill her?
Because the only version of her that understands is the future one, right? Because she's seen what's happened.
Yeah.
I'm not giving you my blessing if that's what you're waiting for.
What do I do?
To convince you.
I grew up in apocalypses, Loki. I've lived through enough of them to know that sometimes it's okay to destroy something.
If there's a hope that you can replace that thing with something better.
This is so trippy.
Yeah. I don't know where you go from here.
Well, I think he's saying they can destroy it if there's a hope that he could create something better. Like, maybe he starts from scratch?
Like Fire God Liu Kang?
Yes. Damn, he's burdened with so much knowledge.
With glorious purpose.
Oh, he's going to go out.
I know what I want. I know what kind of god I need to be.
What kind? Oh. So it does affect him.
He doesn't have the thingy though.
Oh. Oh! Is that his change of costume? Full Loki.
He's gonna have the horns.
Yes! They kind of look like He Who Remains' tempad thing. They're huge! Oh. Be free, timelines. Be free. We'll figure it out later. What's in there?
Those are the timelines, aren't they?
I know. What's the sound? Is he gonna weave them by hand?
Oh, maybe. He really is Fire God Liu Kang. He's just gonna start this whole thing over. Oh, dang. He's just eliminating them?
I guess.
The branches are dying.
But how do you know which ones need to go?
He studied physics, okay? It's almost like a monster from Stranger Things.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Those are some shoes.
Oh.
Ooh, he created his own path. Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
Oh, he pulled it with him? What?
So then what happens to them?
He's giving us a chance.
Okay.
You gotta be kidding me.
Okay. He's like a time gardener, just pruning branches.
Well, for a second, I thought he was taking it to the end of time.
Well, this is the end of time. Wow. That is so cool. Sit there and knit. Well, that's a throne. They're gonna come together? Oh. He did it with his magic. Now it just kind of looks like a tree.
The tree of life.
Yeah, no, truly. Like in Norse mythology, the world tree.
Well, he is certainly a king born in with glorious purpose, huh?
Yeah.
After, that's funny. That's cute.
Let's grow together. We have a tree now.
Is there a statue of Loki?
I got those reports on the variants of He Who Remains.
Do any of them know that we exist yet?
Oh, I guess one of them caused a little bit of a ruckus on 616 adjacent realm, but they handled it.
Oh, Ant-Man. I can't read that.
Your file as requested.
Yeah, I saw that, but I didn't see what the name was on the file.
You think the TVA is gonna miss a tired, washed-up old analyst with a heart of gold?
I think there is one or two who will.
I've gotta go see what exactly it is we've been protecting for all this time.
It's a good plan.
Go ride your jet ski.
Want a seat in there? It's yours.
Thanks.
Just gotta go back to his kids.
Well, there's a version of him that lived and took care of his kids.
Were you scared?
Oh, yeah.
This is interesting because, like, those two characters didn't experience everything Loki did. You know, centuries of trial and error.
Yeah. But he lost a friend.
Yeah.
I mean, they all lost a friend, but he was really close to Loki.
Yeah.
So what, he's just hanging out alone at the end of time, like He Who Remains now?
He took over his job. That's my impression.
Yeah.
And he did it better.
Oh. New manual? Second edition.
Whose face is in there? Is it all three of their faces? I didn't see a book fall down, did you?
No.
Yeah, there was this whole thing with her and Miss Minutes that never panned out.
Is she just in like a wasteland? You know, like how in season 1 when people get pruned, they just end up,
At the end of time?
yeah, in that like weird place. No, it's just the TVA overgrown. Or, oh no, maybe not. It is like that end of time place. Yeah.
Help! The inmates are running the asylum. Okay, peace.
So he's just going to observe and then go back?
Yeah.
It's weird that Loki's not here, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's everywhere.
Well, see you around, I guess.
Where are you gonna go?
McDonald's. Flip a burger.
I might just wait here for a little bit. Let time pass.
I just feel it.
There's the jet ski.
Aww.
Wow, man. Wow. You know, I know that this is a sequel season, but I feel like this has been the best Disney Plus thing besides Andor.
Yeah.
Certainly the best Marvel Disney Plus thing so far, as far as shows on Disney Plus go.
Yeah.
For Marvel. I'm blown away.
This season was fantastic.
Yeah. I feel like everything we saw in this season, I wish they explored something like this in Matrix Resurrections. This is what I wish the movie had done. Because it's like, it really took you to places and made you think outside the box and think about, like, responsibility and, you know, purpose.
The glorious purpose. But you know what? Because when you were pulling up the episode, I believe the first episode of season 1 is called Glorious Purpose. So it's
Came
like
full circle,
it
huh?
came full circle, which is also like time, which is like the Ouroboros, which is like the snake eating its own tail. It like
so
the end is the beginning is the end. Like, where do we start? Where do we end? It's all just kind of going on forever for infinity. And so
This did not disappoint.
no.
This really paid off. It's like it really kept true to its promise, you know, because the first episode was so strong, and I was like, all right, okay, Disney Plus has a tendency to have good, strong first episodes, and then
True.
it just kind of, you know. And episode 2, I know a lot of people enjoyed it, but I did not. I was very concerned after episode 2 that this was just going to fly off the rails. And then it picked back up in episode 3 and just got progressively better and better and better all the way to the finish line. in the most epic way possible.
Right, yeah, because this feels like, you know, it has a lot of weight. Like it's really important for Loki and also just for the MCU as a whole, right? Like, because we know this is going to have an effect on, I think, the Avengers going forward, that storyline, and all of the Kangs and the variants and whatnot. And so, yeah, it feels nice to have something that is actually important as opposed to some of the things sometimes where it's like, I mean, I guess it is important, but it's also fluffy.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, well, oftentimes, as I said, the Disney Plus shows can feel like footnotes, a Cliff Notes version of a show as opposed to an actual show. Like, this was like a proper show.
Yeah.
And it really took you through a journey with all of these characters. And Loki really had a crazy arc over the course of the 2 seasons. You think about where he was at the beginning of season 1 and where he is now. It's like, that's a crazy arc to go through. To go from being this nihilistic, narcissistic dictator type of individual to being a benevolent, empathetic God person who's like giving the sacred timeline a chance and like making sure all these other timelines don't disappear.
Yeah. You're right. And I love that in the beginning and in the recap, they showed us, who he was in like the Avengers movies and everything from when we first met him and then when he first arrived at the TVA and all that. And then to who he is now. And he really has gone through a lot and he really feels different because he now understands what it means to sacrifice, to do something bigger than just for him. And it was incredibly moving.
What's insane is that of all the characters that we've experienced in the MCU, I feel like he has experienced more loss than anybody else because he's had to repeatedly go through it again and again and again. And he saved more people than anybody else, if you think about it.
Yeah.
It's like he's come far and away like the best character in the MCU.
I love that for him, though, because, I mean, thinking back to the first time when I was ever exposed to him, I just enjoyed him because he was fun. And I think Tom Hiddleston...
Well, you and everybody else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tom Hiddleston does a really great performance as Loki when he's being that like asshole god of mischief younger brother to Thor, and then now being the savior of all timelines and the world. You know, he's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I think from the word go, he's been very appreciated. And when they did Thor: The Dark World, when they did reshoots, it was specifically to put in more Loki because that was one of the biggest notes. It's like, we need more Loki. So yeah, he's been a fan favorite for a long time. My only curiosity is like, where does Loki go from here? Because he's reached quite possibly the apex of where his character can go.
Right.
It's like, this is Everest, dude. Like, you can't get any. How do you go any higher than this? Do you charge someone new with this responsibility so you can come back into the adventure? And like, what does that even look like for someone who's reached that level of godhood, that level of status? Intellectually, spiritually, whatever. Like, he has gone through he's gone through so much more than anyone else has in the story so far that we are familiar with in the MCU, right? How do you come back to the mere mortals and just hang out and do the adventures again?
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can. I think it has to be like a world-ending thing, like a war between all the Kangs affecting,
Does he join that effort? Like, or does he stay there on that throne to make sure those timelines stay?
I have no idea how that's going to work out.
I really enjoyed this. I thought that the acting was phenomenal. The way it's shot is phenomenal. The visual effects was on point. There was a couple of visual effects shots in here. I was like, well, that's a little bit ropey, but there was like 2 of those.
I didn't even notice.
Well,
honestly.
The one that stood out to me was when he was talking to Mobius, like when he went back through time, and he's talking to Mobius, and he's like looking for an answer of like what to do, how to pivot. There was just like this weird green screen effect with that shot. I don't know what that was about. I guess because it's like they had to dither them into the spaghettification again. That kind of stuff.
Right.
And I forgot there was one other shot, but anyway, there was just 2 out of the whole season. There was 2 shots, both of them in this episode, and I'm like, the visual effects was on point, music's on point, the music in this episode was fantastic.
Yeah, so good.
The acting, like I said a moment ago, that's worth mentioning twice. How do you tell a story like this? The direction, the team behind it did such a great job.
Such a great job. And also, like, for it ending on such a serious note, I also really enjoyed how it started off just kind of fun and absurd. Like with the whole Groundhog's Day stuff where he just keeps going like back in time and just trying to fix things and like until he realizes the futility of it all. And he learns so much along the way. It was fun for a moment, and I think it was necessary, you know, to just kind of keep it like light in a way. And then as it carries on, it's like, oh no, he has to make this really important and potentially awful decision. It's like, does he kill the person that he loves most in the world, or does he sacrifice himself and give the timeline a chance, which is what she wants?
Yeah, he did. It was the ultimate self-sacrifice. I mean, he's kind of really burdened himself.
Yeah, with glorious purpose.
Yeah. Anyway, on that note, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed that with us. I think that this is, you know, besides Andor, this is my new favorite Disney Plus show.
So strong.
Really, really fantastic stuff. So I'm Jabby Kawai. This is
Achara Cook.
Peace out.